suffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness stands tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tuning every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces turn stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
Hey guys, hello. Hi everybody. I know I'm really on here really late, but I had to wash my hair. I had to do a lot of things going on here. I had to take care of a lot of stuff. So, but my apologies for coming on so late. But I wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on. A lot of people was asking me, "Hey, are you going to Gregory's case? His trial? Is it gonna happen? What's going on with that?" Well, I got some information for you guys. I got some updates information for you. I'm doing fine, Mania. I'm doing fine. Well, it looks like his case is going to be postponed. And let me show you why. Because Mr. Steele has a conflict. Mr. Steele has a conflict. And do federal trump state? Can somebody answer that question? Does federal cases trump a state case? Anybody know the answer to that question? Does a federal case take more precedence over a state case? Do anybody know the answer for that? Do anybody know? You did a great job at the Young Thug case. Thank you. Do anybody know whether or not the state, the federal is more overpowering? Everybody say yes. Okay. So, well, I guess it's gonna happen. Mr. Steele put in a conflict, and I'm gonna read it to you guys. He put in a conflict with the state. He put in a conflict. You see that right here? He put in a conflict. And it says here, and he did this on April 18th. This is right before we saw the paperwork on Diddy's case of him being part of the trial. Let me go ahead on. Let me put my what's the name on here. Hold on a second, y'all. I need to put my what's the name on here. Let me put my logo. Let me put my stuff on here. Oh, is this better? Oh, let's see. Is this better? Okay, let's put that on there. It says the state of Georgia versus Gregory King Jr. indictment number 22SC182955. Dear Judge William, I hope that all is well with you and your honorable court. Always. I am writing to your honorable court on behalf of my client, Mr. Gregory King Jr. In the above referenced case, as known, your honorable court has specially set this case for trial to commence on Monday, May 12, 2025. However, please note, I am set to commence trial on Monday, May 5th, 2025, with jury selection beginning May 28th, 2025, in United States of America versus Sean Combs, indictment number 124 CR 00542 AS, before the Honorable United States District Court Judge Submarinian, I don't know how to say his name, in the Southern District of New York. Please note that I am lead counsel for Mr. Combs. He's lead counsel? Wait a minute, he's lead counsel, y'all? He's lead counsel? He's lead counsel? I didn't know that. For real? I thought Mark was lead counsel. And Tenny was lead counsel. Okay, it's news to me. It's news to me, y'all. Okay, all right. Okay, y'all. Okay, I just got stunned there. Sorry, y'all. I am lead counsel for Mr. Cohn, and this trial is expected to last approximately 6 to 8 weeks. Thus, I have conflict on Monday, May 12th, 2025. Based upon the above, please advise whether your honorable would consider further notice Mr. King's trial to date once my federal trial is concluded. I wait your honorable court direction. It is an honor to practice before your court. Sincerely, Brian Steele. Well. All right now. Well. Thank you for the bless me. Well, y'all. All right now. Yes, Latanya, I will be in New York on next Saturday. I'll be in New York next Saturday. Yes, I will be in New York next Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going to start discussing some stuff that was filed with a Diddy case yesterday. Yesterday. Some stuff was filed yesterday, and I'm going to go over some of that stuff with you guys. And you know what we're going to do, right? I'll let you guys know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the same thing that we did with R. Kelly case. Remember R. Kelly case? We did the reenactment. We're gonna do that here again. Okay. So it looks like Mr. Gregory King's case is going to be postponed until Diddy's is over. It's going to be postponed till Diddy's is over. So I should have waited before but I'm still going to come back home and then go back out. Because I was coming back home. Because I thought Diddy, hey, beat me to it. Ah! Hey, Angela, hey, hit the link. Let me come on up. Hit the link. I've been wanting to talk to you. Hit the link. Here, hit the link. I have a question to ask you since you're the lawyer in here. I have a question to ask you. Hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. I've been doing Gregory's case since last year, since 2023. Oh man. Oh. Okay. Okay. He's gonna get some water. I got my water right here. I got my water piled up here so I can drink my water. Hold on. He's coming back. He's coming up, y'all. Now I could tell you what I know because I've been going to the hearings. Yeah, he has special needs. He's deaf and he is mute, where he can't speak, he can't hear as well. All right, guys, we're gonna have a special guest. Yay! Yay! This is fun. This is gonna be fun. What's going on? Are you all right? You okay? Are you okay? Your mom is gonna come and get you. There he is. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. How are you doing, Jim? I am so glad to finally meet you in person. Well, by a computer.
Yeah. I think we were close that one time in Atlanta, but my whole weekend got.
Yeah, because you were
We don't need to talk about that.
you were here and we were supposed to meet up, but we never got a chance to.
I think that was around the time the Miles for the. I think there's something in Miles. I think there's something in his case that was gonna get heard, and then it got like.
Yeah, he decided
waived or
to.
something?
Yeah, they decided not to. Because he already did I don't know what you call it. He got the warrant served already, and he didn't have to come in.
Oh yeah, there's warrants.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Since Steele is on the Diddy's trial now, right? Does the federal take more precedent than the state?
I don't think so. They're probably busy at different times for the most part. He probably has.
The reason I was asking is he submitted a conflict to the judge, and he wasn't on Cohn's case before. He was on Gregory's case, and he was added on Gregory's case since last year. Now Gregory's case supposed to start trial on May 12th, but he'll be in Diddy's trial on May 5th. So he just sent a conflict letter to the judge.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he'd probably have somebody just cover one or the other. Either have Colette cover the Georgia hearing that one day, or and Diddy has 10 other lawyers that would probably handle
Well,
court.
he's asking the judge to postpone it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull up his case. Let me see what it is.
You want the number?
Yeah, I have it somewhere, but I'd have to look for it. What is it?
I have it right here. Hold on. It's 22 SC 182955.
Got it. Let's see. What does he have? You said he has the trial, right?
Yeah, it's dated April 18th. It's dated April 18th.
Okay. Monday, May 12th. Wonder how long did I assume let's see, the Diddy trial is 6 to 8 weeks.
Mhm.
Gregory King. 8 weeks. I wonder if they say how long they think the trial is going to be.
So
They have an
Gregory,
estimate?
they didn't say on Gregory's.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tricky. Usually you don't have entire trials in conflict.
You see how you
Usually
put
be,
it on?
one year.
You see how you put it up? He asked for it to be once it get concluded for him to come back and do that case.
Yeah. I assume the Georgia court would probably be okay with it. I'm assuming the prosecution wouldn't mind pushing it back.
But the other thing too, they have to have a special like interpreter and everything for his case.
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking through his docket. It seems like quite a few hearings got pushed back or rescheduled because he would get to the hearing and then the interpreter wouldn't be there, which is completely unacceptable. But
did you see the police report, the arrest report on that one?
Let me see. Maybe let me check I have a little file, but I don't have too much on that one. Okay. No, I don't have too much on that. I just have the re-indictment and one of the hearing transcripts.
He has had like 3 different judges already. A few different attorneys. Still just got on here like around December, if I can remember. It was December, but before then he had a different attorney. And most of the problem, because they did a hearing recently where they showed the video, and the judge was trying to determine whether or not they were going to go forward and whether they were going to suppress certain things, and she denied everything that Steele asked for. She denied it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I hadn't seen that, but I heard the video evidence wasn't particularly strong for the state.
No, it wasn't. I watched it because it didn't even make sense. Because the guy came in, the guy that supposedly they put a gun to, he came in with a gun in his hand, and he went to the counter and had the gun, put the gun on the counter, made the purchase and everything. So,
Yeah, you're reminding me now, because in the indictment they kept saying like they stole the guy's gun and then they used the gun, and that makes sense. I couldn't figure out what they were talking about.
Yeah, the guy came in with the gun. I mean, why would you come into a store with the gun in your hand like that? It was all on video. And then one of the officers that was, the investigator, and he's the one that says, "Oh, the one with the green on, he's deaf. He can't hear." And in the indictment, they were saying that he told somebody to do something, but he can't even talk. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, he had all the gang leader. Well, I don't think they did it right, but they had all the gang leader charges. He had the most charges out of everybody.
Mm-hmm. You see how many charges he got? He got 16.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, those gang counts are ridiculous. Well, let me see if I can find one.
Let me see if I can show the people it too.
Huge. Oh yeah, it's the ones that charge the leadership. The 1615-4D. I think it's just like missing a phrase in a bunch of the counts. It says charging Gregory King with violation of the Street Gang Act for the said accused in Fulton County on April 12th, being associated with a criminal street gang, YSL, did unlawfully occupy a position of leadership with regard to a criminal street gang, directly or indirectly through criminal gang activity. But
So
they're supposed to say,
how is he a leader when he can't even talk to anybody?
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to say that he participated by committing a crime, but I don't think they said that part. So I think some of those might get tossed out. But yeah, you're right. That's an even better point. If he can't communicate with anybody, how is he ordering anybody to do anything?
I watched the video. He didn't order anybody to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime I've seen him stack up those gang counts, I just assume that it's not a strong case. They're just trying to get whoever they want to plead guilty. There's so many of these cases. Like what's his name? Contavious Jeffries, I think his name was. The one that you shared with me.
The one that they just is it Contavious? The young guy?
Yeah.
That just got
he pleaded guilty.
Well, he pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, did you talk to his uncle?
No, I didn't. That was when I was in Atlanta, I think, when it happened, and then I read about it on the plane. And
so you was in the room too? I was in there.
Oh, I wasn't there yet. I think I got there that day.
You was in there. I was in there.
Yeah, it was. I expected there to be more to research and to read up on, but there's just nothing there.
No,
there's just no case at all.
They didn't even have evidence. They even said it. They didn't have evidence. The ballistic didn't match or anything like that, but he decided to take the plea deal. I'm like, what? Yeah,
that was the prosecutor. I mean, obviously it's the prosecutor's fault, but I think they gave him 10 years credit for time served. And the charges were supposed to be murder and multiple attempted murders.
It was murder, yeah. I think I wrote the notes down. I might have my notes when I was there.
Yeah, it's just if you're giving somebody that good of a deal, obviously you don't have a case, and they're just trying to
get it off their calendar.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. They had some Instagram pictures.
How's your case going with YoungThug's?
Yeah, it's going well. We filed, what was it, Thursday or Wednesday last week, or this week. They're blending together. I think now we're just waiting for the motion hearing to get scheduled. And
who's the judge?
It'll be Whitaker. It'll be in front of Judge Whitaker.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny. We did so much work to prepare for it, and then a tiny fraction of all the work we actually did makes it into the final version. So hopefully we can. Well, I hope to talk more about the whole story after we get everything wrapped up, assuming we get everything wrapped up.
So do you think she's gonna hear it this month? Oh well, not this month, probably May, right? What do you think?
Yeah, that was kind of the goal from the beginning. Well, the goal would have been like immediately, but we were shooting for May from the beginning. He has, his graduation season, and he's got family stuff going on in May. So
Yeah, his daughter
that was,
or son is graduating from high school, right?
yeah,
One of them. Okay.
yeah. I have it on the calendar somewhere what day the graduation is. There's an
Are you
outside chance we'll get it. We'll get it by then, but that was the goal. But
Yes.
I think she'll probably want to schedule it sooner because I know that the next trial is June 5th or something like that, June 6th.
June 6th, I think. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm worried about McMullen.
Why?
I mean, he hasn't really had a lawyer this whole time. I don't think he's been arraigned yet. I don't think they ever arraigned him.
They haven't arraigned him yet?
I spent quite a bit of time looking for it, and I couldn't even. There were, I think, 5 or 6 people that hadn't been arraigned, and when they severed the, who was it? I can't remember, but there were 5 or 6 people that got severed without having been arraigned, and I think they just forgot about it.
What?
Yeah, the others are gone now, but I'm pretty sure that he has. I spent quite a bit of time looking. I couldn't find any arraignment. And then he didn't really have a lawyer until the new, what's his name, Dark, I think, Terrell Dark.
Mm-hmm.
And not to down on him, but I know he's been busy with personal stuff and hadn't really gotten to discovery until like a month or 2 ago. So basically the entire pre-trial, all the motions, all the pleading, chance to negotiate a guilty plea, like that's all in the past. So you went through all that without a lawyer. What I'm really worried about is he's on the Donovan Thomas murder. He's charged with that, so he's the last one that they might be trying to get one conviction on that to save face. That's why I'm really worried for him.
He's the only one, right? Because the other was Christian Eppinger didn't have anything with that one. And what's his name? The other one, what's his name? What's the other one's name?
Garlington.
Garlington has nothing to do with that one either.
Yeah.
Well, Garlington is for the Drinks murder, right? He was in the car with somebody else as a passenger.
That sounds right. It's funny, I heard so much about Garlington, and I don't really know that much about him. His name came up all the time.
Yeah, he's the other little D.
I was reading some other Rico the other day, and there was another little D. Like, I can't. It's just too many little D's.
On Gregory's case, Vimperino is one of the witnesses.
I just saw that a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
She is okay. I don't want to get myself in trouble, but I think she's involved in a lot of even more involved in a lot of the stuff than
allegedly. Allegedly.
I can't prove it, but I was reading through her Daubert, whatever they say, the expert transcript in the YSL case, and it's like she kind of just drops little hints about stuff that she's done or stuff she knows.
It is alleged. I don't know facts, but it is alleged that she, her significant other was allegedly a gang member. That's what is being spread. I don't know the facts. I don't want to spread rumors, but that's what it is being said.
They had a bad breakup, and she just decided to just take out every gang that she could get her hands on. I'd respect her more. That would make sense, at least.
You think it would be a bad breakup that's causing her to just come after every gang?
And she's like coming after the gang, like the sets, like everybody. No, I don't. She's had a strange career too, though. Like her career path has been. I think she started out in like probation supervision, and
Yeah, she was a probation.
she was in.
Well, she's from New York. Originally, she was in probation
Yeah,
at Rikers Island, and then she moved
that's
down here, and she kept moving up the ladder.
yeah. I don't think she made it through either of the police academies because I think she started in New York and Atlanta, but I don't think either one she made it through.
I don't think she was ever a police officer. She's just been a correction officer.
Yeah,
Probation. I don't know. What's the difference?
I think they're both under corrections, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's. I don't want to get in trouble. I have my theories, but I promise I'll share everything once I don't need to not get in trouble.
Yeah.
But
Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble.
yeah, I might have another case after the Moontunk one, but we'll see about that. Another YSL case.
So you
But
planning on coming down to Georgia, start practicing in Georgia?
I might have to. I have already. I know more people in Georgia than I do in California. That's funny.
But would you have to take the bar down here, or you just transfer your own?
Yeah. Yes. One of the two, California and I think Louisiana are the two that you have to do the full, just start from the very beginning.
So
Just any of the other 40 states.
you wouldn't have to start from the beginning here, do you? You just have to take the exam, just learn the different laws here, and
Yeah, I think I'd have to take like a full bar exam.
really.
If I were, yeah, if I were from like New York, there'd just be like a 1 day. I think it's a 1 day. Just make sure that you remember some stuff from law school. But I'd have to go all the way back and do the whole bar exam. And I looked at the list of topics. I forgot some of those topics even existed, like wills and trust and family law. I don't know any of that stuff. But
So you have to do everything. You just don't just do criminal and just call it a day. You just have to go through everything.
yeah, you have to do everything.
Oh.
I started learning criminal law in October.
Oh,
I don't really know that much.
Okay, what were you doing before?
Yeah, I did so when I started, it's kind of a niche practice, but there'd be Ponzi schemes, and we would represent the person that would be in charge of investigating the Ponzi scheme and trying to sue all the bad guys to get all the money back. And so we'd be looking through phone records, wire transfer records, and tracking down assets and suing to get it back. And it was fun. It was interesting. And a lot of times in the beginning of the cases, we'd have kind of free reign to just go through all the records and find out what happened and just dig through terabytes of data. And then if we couldn't get into anything, we'd have the FBI specialist come over, he'd go into a little room and he'd come back and he'd be like, here's the data you were trying to get. So the FBI or the SEC, you're in federal court a lot.
I would think so,
And,
especially with Ponzi schemes.
yeah. It's actually, I tweet about this, what is it? There's a RICO out here. It's the Eugene Henley, the Big U RICO. The judge in that case, he was the first judge I appeared in front of. That was in just a fraud case. But I hadn't seen his name in a while. But yeah, I just did like bankruptcy for a while. But then YoungThug's case happened, and I just didn't want to keep working on it. It didn't feel right. Like there were more important things to work on. So I left that place and been working on criminal stuff full time. I've only had a couple of clients, but since I think January maybe. And probably wasn't a good idea, but you live and learn.
So are you loving the criminal side now?
Yeah, I like it. It feels a lot more meaningful.
So how many cases have you done on the criminal side now?
I don't want to tell you. Just a couple, less than 5. It's like
Oh, okay, but that's still,
3,
I mean,
4.
that's not bad. Did you win?
Yeah. Well, the first one's still going.
Oh,
No,
you talking about,
yeah, I haven't had any that have finished. I just have some that are ongoing. I've just gotten started.
okay.
But I'm going to. I feel pretty confident about all of them. I feel like the YSL ones are kind of, it's all like one case. You just learn about all of them together,
Hmm.
and I'm excited. I'm pretty sure that the next one is going to happen. I'm really excited about that one. It's one of the co-defendants, kind of similar situation, and
Is it here in Georgia or is it California still?
yeah, that'll be Georgia. It'll be in the YSL case.
Oh, another. Okay.
So yeah, after I did YoungThug's, some of the other people reached out, some of the other families reached out, and some I just nothing I could really do, but a couple of them I think are in pretty similar situations.
So is it, so this is what you consider the ad hoc, or what? Not ad hoc, but what's the other
Yeah,
one they call?
ProHoc?
No, not that one. But when someone get, like, if they don't feel that they was given a good deal, that they can do it within the 4 years. What is that called again?
Oh, the habeas?
Habeas, yeah. Is that what you're
Yeah.
doing? Okay.
Yeah, for one of them, I'm not sure about one of them yet. That's one thing that was challenging is you know what's wrong, but you don't know who you're supposed to, what court you have to talk to fix it.
Mm.
Like in YoungThug's case, we're just going straight back to Judge Whitaker
Mm-hmm.
because it's not even the best argument, but it's just the fastest one. But the habeas appeals take so much longer. So we have better arguments on habeas, but it just takes so long that I've been trying to get straight back into the trial court if there's any way to do it, but it's tough. They usually want you to go to the appellate courts for at least for the first step.
Okay.
I was just teaching myself about habeas like a week ago.
Really?
So I'm not an expert. Yeah. I was just looking into that. You must know Tiffany Adams, the fit lawyer.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows so much, and she was talking about habeas, and I was like, yeah, of course, habeas. I know all about that. Let me just go study between now and tomorrow. She's great though. She's been so much fun to work with. She works so hard.
Yeah, she does.
She's always working.
I tell you, Georgia, you stay working. I guess the laws in California is totally different from here, right? I mean, is it really? Huh?
They're probably not that different. California, their bar, they had a disaster of a bar exam recently. They tried this new software, and I think half of it just collapsed during the exam, and they couldn't pass anybody who took the bar exam.
So they have to retake
And
it?
yeah, I haven't been following it too closely, but I know it's been a big problem. The California Supreme Court asked to step in themselves, I think today or yesterday. Well, yesterday. They sent a bunch of questions to the bar saying, what are you doing? How are you messing this up? You're making us look bad.
Wow.
And the California bar's had a bad couple of years. Just Tom Girardi, the bankruptcy, he was stealing from his clients. You hear anything about that? The Erica Jane.
No.
He was a famous, I think, plaintiff's attorney. He was for decades and decades, and I think 2021 or so came out that he'd been stealing hundreds of millions of dollars from his clients. So he was winning, and he was a good lawyer.
What?
But And the complaints, initially people thought like, oh, it's a recent thing, but then there was an audit and his complaints went back to like 1982 or 1984. And he had hundreds of complaints over the years. And the bar knew about it and they just didn't do whatever it was they needed to do. But they've not been having a good couple of years, for sure.
Wow.
Anyway, I don't want to overstay my welcome, by the way. I mean, it was later over there.
Yeah. But I am so glad I finally met you. I mean, not me, really, like we.
Yeah.
I apologize because the person that was supposed to send me that file for you, they never sent it. That's why I never got back with you.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I can't even remember what it was now. It was the Contavious or what's
I don't know.
Jeffries?
I think it was no, it wasn't anything. I don't know what it was. Never mind.
Oh, it was something I asked for?
Yeah, you asked me. Well, you asked for it out there in the internet world, and I just happened to see it, and I reached out to you and told you that I would.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the person that I usually work with getting the information, they just was not there, and I'm like, dang! And I had made that promise I would try to get it for you, but they made it so hard now because they said something happened with their system. It got hacked, so now it's like stuff that I used to be able to pull, I can't pull anymore.
Oh, really? I think that'd be so good for transparency.
Yeah.
Just
they
make
force
everything like $1.
Purchase it. They force you to purchase it from them instead of me. If I'm in the courtroom, I should be able to go get the information and print it off and not pay anybody just because I'm doing the work myself. Because it's supposed to be like going to the library, getting public information.
Yeah, exactly. Even if there are a couple ways. Like I'll pay something, but some of these cases they have appellate records that are thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
and it's a 10-year-old PDF.
50 cents per page. I'm like, come on. Yeah. The federal is 10 cents. So why don't you just do the 10 cents like the federal do? Paces is 10 cents.
If they capped it, like say you get $50 and you get the whole case, I'd pay that. That's probably shouldn't be that much, but it's thousands. I added it up one time. There's a case I wanted to look at, and it was like thousands of dollars just to be able to read the full set of transcripts. And
that's messed up. That's really messed up. And it's electronic. It's not like they use paper copies. You know, I can understand paper copies. You know, you got to pay for the paper, but it's like one fee. Come on.
Yeah, and it's already been transcribed. It's already, if you're getting a transcript, like that's one thing, but it's already there.
Yeah.
Just give me the stuff. I want the stuff.
But it's great.
Yeah, it's nice. I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah. So when are you going to come down? Guess once they set your date, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have a date. I hear Whitaker sets dates. She'll at least set them pretty quickly, even if they're, not for a while. So I hope this week maybe we'll have a date.
Well, I hope so too.
We should do a show sometime where we actually plan something out, pick a few cases.
Okay.
Tell me some of your favorite cases. There's so many. Yeah, that'd be fun.
There's one that I really would like you to get into.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it. I'll send you a message behind the scene. There's one I really would like you to get into.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited now, but I'll wait until you send a message.
I'll send you a message.
Okay.
But
are you in Atlanta?
I'm in Atlanta, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm in the outskirts of Atlanta, but I'm in Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah.
It is 11:14 here. And I know it's only something there.
Yeah. And I'm tired. But yeah, no, we'll talk soon.
All right, Jim. Thank you for gracing us here. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Have a good one. All right. Bye. Okay, everybody, that was great. That was awesome for him to stop by here. But anyway, y'all, Gregory's case is going to be postponed. It's going to be postponed. Well, it looks like it anyway. But anyway, yeah, it is going to be postponed. I just got confirmation. It is going to be postponed. Yep, it'll be postponed. Are you going to Cadillac meet and greet in New York? When is it, Latanya? When is the meet and greet? Where? When is it? I need to text her. I need to text Cadillac. Lauren, let me text her right now. The 27th? Okay, hold on, yeah, we'll be there. Hold on. Let me text her. I just sent her a message. Okay, y'all. We're set. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known I would have stayed longer in New York. Because I'm going in and out. I'll set my flight for next, which is going to be last longer. Okay, y'all. I will see you guys later. See you tomorrow. I'll see you after church. Have a good night, guys. Night, night. Latanya, yeah, I'll be in New York then. I will be in New York. In fact, I'll be in New York next Saturday. Then I come home Monday because I thought I was gonna go and do Gregory's thing. Tomorrow I'll be in we have a lot of cases tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be at let me tell you, not tomorrow, Monday. Monday I will be covering Grimes' hearing. Kimes, whatever his name is, Kimes. That's a heavenly son. He got a final plea hearing. Then I have the young lady who had that situation where she calling that false report. I got her hearing. That's the Got Ernest William on the 30th. Got his. We got Crimes on the 30th. Then we have Demetria Spence. First appearance. There's something with Cortez Harvey. I gotta go find out what that one's all about. I gotta look all these cases up. Yes, we're going live tomorrow. Good night, Latanya. Going live tomorrow. Monday I'll be at the courthouse. Good night, everybody. See you later. Good night. Gotta go to bed.
Thank you for watching that infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click